Hi, and welcome back to another episode of What the Health. I am Deanna Schaefer, Hawkeye's mental health counselor. Today, I want to talk to you about a few things that you can do to just take a quick moment for yourself and de-stress. It is finals week, and I am sure you are feeling tired and burnt out, whether you are an instructor or a student. What I thought would be helpful is just to learn a couple of skills that even though you can't take away the tasks that you still have to complete, you can take a moment, pause, and recharge. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to take a seat in a chair. You can also sit on the floor or even lay down, but I like to be in a chair and I like to have my feet planted on the floor. Sit up fairly tall, but still comfortable. And what we're gonna do is we're going to actually take a count of 3 in and a count of 6 out. And we're gonna do that several times in a row if you're comfortable. All right, so I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1, inhale, and exhale. Again, and exhale. All right, last time, and exhale. You can do this as many times as you want in a row or just throughout the day. Anytime you start feeling just overwhelmed, stressed, maybe your energy is off or even anxious, and this will be very helpful for you. The other thing I'd like to teach you is how to check in with your senses. At this busy time of year, usually we have a million things in our brain at once. And it's easy to really forget about the present moment and be conscious because we're thinking about our to-do list or things that happened that we're not happy with, anything in between. So by checking in with our senses, we're really practicing a very brief moment of mindfulness. So I'd like you to just check in, kind of talk to yourself about where you are, what you can see, maybe what day or time it is, and then paying attention to your sense of hearing. What can you hear right now? Maybe noticing things that are here in the room or even further out. Transitioning now to your sense of physical touch. So where am I connected? Can I feel my feet? Can I feel where I'm sitting on the chair? Maybe noticing what air temperature it is, or even if I can feel my clothing. Then maybe smelling, seeing if you can smell anything, and this would be a great time that if you're eating or drinking something to notice that aroma, or if you like essential oils, or you like the scent of your perfume or cologne. Take a moment and notice that smell. Again, the sense of taste. Can I notice, do I have any taste in my mouth? Can I take a sip of something and notice what that tastes like? Even sucking on a mint, chewing some gum, and just focusing on that can be helpful. And finally, picking something that you see and really just noticing visual details of it, maybe describing it in your head. I hope that after you do that very quick check-in with your senses, that you're able to feel a little more here in the moment. And then you can go on to your next activity a little more clear-headed. Thanks for joining me for another episode of What the Health.